Hi, I'm here with Paula, and we're going to talk about sex. So, Paula, what makes you a sexpert?
What makes me a sexpert? First of all, being my age and being the type of person I am, I'm a sexpert. And all women that are my age and like me are sexperts. So, what do you want to know?
What do I want to know? Well, what would you say to somebody who's trying to pursue a one-night stand? What would your best advice for them be?
Be careful. The first thing that you have to consider is to be careful. Make sure you know who your partner is. Okay? That's number one.
Okay.
And make sure that you use protection because you never know what's going to happen. After that, what the hell? Whatever you want to do, do. Okay? But just be careful. That's all I can tell you on that with someone new.
And we have a caller on line 1. He's a barista from Santa Cruz, and he has a question for you.
Go at it, barista.
Yes, thank you, Paula. Hello, my name is Acorn. I'm a 34-year-old barista here in Santa Cruz with a philosophy degree. And I had a question. I would like to set up a series of one-night stands for the summer, but I would like to do so without spending money, and I mean any money at all. How do I go about doing that?
Oh, that is a very difficult question. Because if you want to get something from anybody, you have to show them a little attention. You have to buy them dinner. You have to do something for them to get to know you. I mean, you're not going to walk down Pacific Avenue and just pick up a girl and put her in bed. Let's face it. You know, let's be real here. So I think you ought to change your mind or get a job and get some money.
I have a professional career. I'm a barista, as I mentioned earlier in the call.
You have a professional what?
I actually do have a career. I am a professional barista. I enter numerous local and regional competitions where I put small dollops of cream on top of the coffee in order to make creative, fun little ways to express myself.
What does a girl care about your cream? A dollop of cream. Who cares about your cream?
Nobody does.
What are you going to do for this girl to make her happy?
I was thinking maybe a game of Parcheesi might be nice.
You're coming to have a good time and you're going to give her Parcheesi? Oh, I think you better go back to sleep.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Sierra with a C, on line 1. What's your question?
Hey, Paula, I don't know, you know that song, My Milkshakes Bring All the Boys to the Yard? I'm just curious, you know, I mean, I'm in my kitchen all day making milkshakes, and it just bums me out because no one ever shows up to my yard. I mean, not boys, not girls, no one. I don't know how this works.
Why do you make the milkshakes? For who? For what?
For the boys. They make the boys come to the yard.
What yard? To your yard?
Yes.
At home? Oh, so
Yeah.
you want to attract them, you make milkshakicks?
Yeah,
You
that's
got nothing else in life
that's
to do?
that's as far as that's.
You're going to make milkshakes for boys that pay no attention to you? The hell with them.
I've been told that works though, and it's
What works? For what?
milkshakes.
But what does it work for? Does it make you feel better?
Well, it brings the boys to the yard.
If that's the only way you can get boys, you're in trouble. You got to find another way. You know, I don't know what you look like. I don't know who you are or what you are. But let me tell you, sweetheart, you don't have to make milkshakes to attract boys.
Paula, haven't you heard about, milkshaking?
Is that the milkshake you're talking about?
I didn't realize that was the milkshake I was talking about. I make legitimate milkshakes.
Oh, legitimate milkshakes. Okay.
Next caller we have is Big Daddy. Big Daddy, are you there? Big Daddy, what's your question?
Okay, well, I'm Big Daddy, and I got a question for you, Paula.
Okay.
I don't know how to put this without sounding too weird, but we have a golden retriever at my house, and he's been my best friend for a long time.
Okay.
Me and my wife have shared a golden retriever for the past 8 years, and this dog has been an instrumental part of our family. And I just want to find a way to include him in our loving relationship, include our dog with my wife and I's loving relationship. And, well, she isn't as conducive to this thought as I am. And I'm curious, how may I convince her to bring our lovely golden shepherd into our relationship on a more intimate level?
Well, the world I come from, this doesn't happen. Humans don't have sex with dogs. I've heard about it. Kim Novak used to have relationships with a dog. Maybe I shouldn't even say that, but it is true. Anyway, we don't do that. So it's really very hard for me to answer that question because I stay away from those crazy kind of things. You know, I like humans with humans and dogs with dogs. Big Daddy, you're getting very small with me. I can't answer your question. I'm sorry. Yeah, listen, I have a doggy here. Forget about it. Forget about it, buddy. Keep going.
Stay away from her dog. And Carlton, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Is this Paula that I'm talking to?
No, you're talking to the very nice young lady here
Hi.
who's introducing everyone.
But we do have our sexpert here, Paula. Did you want to ask Paula a question?
Yeah, it's Paula that I have a question for.
Okay, ask me a question.
Well, Paula, I've heard some people say that size doesn't matter, but
It doesn't.
well, that's what I thought too. But then I whipped it out, and this girl totally laughed, and she called me Pinky Man, and I don't know what Pinky Man means.
She called you what?
Pinky Man.
Pee-pee?
Pinky.
Oh, Pinky Man!
Yeah, what does that mean? Why did she laugh?
She laughed because usually, I guess, she's been with men that have had larger penises. So
But-
when she sees a small penis, she calls it a pinky.
I don't think it's small.
Well, you don't, but she
No.
did. So she must be going with giants. You know, what can I tell you?
But you said size doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Carlton, is that you calling? Darling?
What? Yeah. Nah.
Carlton?
I said, yeah, man, yeah. You better look out, man. Yeah.
Carlton, where are you going? Carlton!
He broke up the whole place. Cleavage. Oh my God.
We don't want your cleavage talking in the mic.
No, we don't.
And Rhonda, you're on next. What's your question?
Hey, I'm calling to talk to Paula. I have a little bit of a situation on my hands.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and talk a little louder so I can hear you?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally. Okay, so I'm at the library right now, and there's a man sitting in front of me, definitely looking at some raunchy stuff online. I don't know, there's like so much movement, it's pretty loud and like graphic, and like keep hearing this squishing noise, and I'm just wondering like, what's the best way I can like approach him and talk to him, because I just really want to bone him right now.
You're in the library and there's a guy sitting opposite you. Go ahead.
He's on the computer
Yeah.
watching pornography.
Yeah.
It's really just so disgustingly appealing, and I just want to have sex with him.
You want to have sex
How do
with
I
the guy?
how do I go up and talk to him?
You just go up and talk to him. If he can sit in the library and look at his computer with porn on it, you can do anything you want.
But what do I say?
You will go up to him very nicely, you put your arm around his shoulder, and you say to him, why do you have to watch it on TV?
Okay, but like this is how I want to do it. I want to go up and just slap him across the face, and then say, "Let's fuck." You think that'll work?
Well, it will, but there's a better way to do it. A much better way.
What's that, Paula?
You can put your arm around him and you can say to him, why do you have to sit and look at this when we can do the real thing?
Great advice, Paula.
All right, thanks. I'll try it.
Thanks, caller. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much, Paula. We are so glad you joined us. And
Thank you for inviting me.
yeah, it was great having you.
Thank you.
Back to One Night Stand.